And milk may do the body good, but after today, you can add some soul food to that list. Oh, good. Chefs Tyrone and Jorge are modifying the ingredients to several signature dishes without compromising the taste.
Smells delicious.
Still have.
All right, it's good for the body, it's good for the soul. I'm talking about some traditional soul food. And today, in honor of Black History Month, we're making versions that won't be hard on your health. And here to share his special recipes with us is Chef Tyrone from GreatCatering, and also his sous chef, Chef George, or Jorge, I should say. Jorge, how are you? And hello. So let's start this. Let's talk about traditional soul food. Sometimes not healthy. That's what comes to mind, right? You think about fat bag, you think about butter, you think about whole milk. You're saying get rid of all that stuff, huh?
Definitely get rid of all of that, and you can replace that with low-fat milk, low-fat cheese, and you can get that same soul food flavor that you enjoy.
I love it. Let's start the flavor. Nothing says, you know, soul food like mac and cheese. So how are we going to make that healthy?
Well, we're going to start off with a multi-grain pasta.
Okay. So Jorge's going to put the multi-grain pasta in the water. Great.
Yeah. And we're going to also add low-fat Swiss cheese, a low-fat cheddar cheese, a low-fat Monterey Jack cheese.
Okay, so you're saying keep it low-fat, keep the low-fat milk, keep the skim milk. That's where you want to be, right?
Yes. Correct.
Okay, so once we add the cheeses and we're going to melt it in. Should I be afraid? Should I do a double boiler or anything like that, or not really?
No, not really.
Not really?
No.
How do I make sure it gets smooth?
Well, you just, as it comes to a bubble, then you can like turn it down and, you know, like let it, you know, cool for a bit, and then you just pour it right in.
What's it about soul foods? It's just so good. It just reminds you of Grandma's kitchen. You know what I mean?
Well, there's a lot of different flavors that they mix together, and it just, you know, gives it one beautiful, you know, taste.
Okay, wonderful. Well, as we melt the cheese, we got the water boiling there. We got it finally going.
I want to drain the water.
Drain the water. Okay.
Right here.
And once you drain the water, you add the cheese to it right away, or
you put the pasta ready. And
okay.
Once it's ready, you mix it.
Okay, wonderful.
Yes.
Do you make a roux with it? Is that what you do? The flour and the cheese and stuff like that?
Yeah.
You can make a roux with it, but you can use the cheese itself, you know, and it'll definitely be great.
Let's talk about some other wonderful things that you brought with us, Chef, as well.
Okay, I bought the barbecued spare ribs. I bought sauteed collard greens.
Okay.
And I have black-eyed peas with brown rice.
Oh, brown rice.
Yeah.
And how'd you do the collard greens? No fatbacks here?
No fatback. I used the smoked turkey instead of
smoked turkey. That's a good option. And what do you have over here as well?
And I have a low-fat sweet potato pie in a whole wheat crust.
Oh, it's fantastic, and a whole wheat crust. It seems very difficult to do this, but you're saying these are like simple things that you can just kind of get into your routine of cooking, right?
Yes, and it's healthy, you know, and later on down the line, you don't have to worry about suffering from diabetes, heart disease, high cholesterol.
Absolutely. Oh, that mac and cheese is starting to look really, really good. It's bubbling over. And you put a little spray pan, and then you put it in the oven, right? For how long do you put it in the oven so you can get it bubbly and crispy?
About 25 minutes.
25 minutes? Oh, fantastic. All right, looks delicious. Should I go in there and get this out and show everybody how it looks? Of course, this is our version that came out, and you can see how delicious it is. I guess I should try it, right? The healthier, kinder version for mac and cheese. Let's get that in there. I like the crispy parts in the end. Isn't that terrible? Well, delicious.
Thanks.
Excellent, Chef.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jorge.
Thank you.
Thank you all for coming in. For more information on GreatCatering and for a complete recipe of all these healthy Fort cheese macaroni, meet us on the web at WPIX.com/morningnews.com. It wasn't that bad TV, right?
No.
Did you guys have fun?
We had a lot of fun.
I need some smiles on your faces. Come on, we're cooking it up here in the PIX kitchen. John, back to you.
Don't forget your friends over here at the desk, Sukanya. All right. Toyota turning its focus to braking problems in its Prius model as early as today, when the car maker is expected to announce a recall on the popular hybrid car.
Motorola has Moto Blur. He pulls all of my important stuff and lets me update my networks all at once. I wonder what would happen if I were to send this out.
All right, was the big game outfoxed by the ads? We'll take a look at the winners and the losers of the Super Bowl commercials.
And the